Hi there, we are Lisa and Chris. Please join us aboard our Mainship 390 Cool Beans as we cruise America's Great Loop. Good morning. Today is the day that we start our loop. I just turned in our marina key cards and I'm walking back through the marina to our boat, Cool Beans.
February 14th, 2024. Happy Valentine's. Departing Kemah Boardwalk Marina. Our journey begins, America's Great Loop.
Goodbye, Kemah Boardwalk Marina. It's been awesome. On our first bridge. We pan over. That's High Island. This will be bridge number 1 on the loop. Day 1 recap, we traveled 70 nautical miles from Kemah, Texas to just south of Port Arthur, Texas. Beautiful sunrise over Taylor's Bayou. Good morning.
Good morning.
How was your first day yesterday?
It was a long day, relatively uneventful. Traveled the ICW from Kemah, Texas to, I guess we're near Sabine Lake.
Yes. And how was Anchorage last night?
Wonderful, very quiet. The little canal we were in was dead calm. The boat basically didn't move an inch the entire night.
That's right. The anchor alarm worked great. It didn't go off, and we pulled it right up. So today's day 2. Where are we headed?
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Sounds great. Skies are a little overcast. That's okay. Temperatures in the mid-50s. And I'm going to pan over here. This is our buddy boat, Brazil, leading the way. This is what we saw on the ICW headed up into Lake Charles. A lot of industry, a lot of work boats, and a lot of big boats. Very interesting. Day 2 recap, we traveled about 57 nautical miles from Port Arthur, Texas to Lake Charles, Louisiana. Unfortunately, we couldn't travel on days 3 and 4 due to some bad weather, so we stayed in Lake Charles, which is a really nice place to be. As you can see, it was really, really windy, gusts up to 35 miles an hour, so no way we were getting out in that. But we did walk around a little area, little nice marina. We went to eat some Mexican food one night with our boat buddies. We went to eat at a little local bar and grill, had a great time, great food, really, really good fried pickles. And we had a nice sunset the night before we left. So, all in all, it was a great few days. Well, they say things happen, and they did. Just wish it didn't happen on day 5. We had a bilge pump light come on. Chris went down to check, needed some assistance, so we rafted to our buddy boat Brazou, and Chris and Troy jumped down, and actually Troy fixed the issue, and Lori, his wife, captained their boat while we were rafted together. So big thanks to Brazou. Again, could not have gotten through this far without you, for sure. The Calcasieu Lock facilitates navigation and prevents saltwater intrusion from the Calcasieu River into the Renentau River Basin, a major agricultural area. The Calcasieu Lock is the 10th busiest lock in the nation and is a vital component for the transportation of petrochemical products along the Intercoastal Waterway. Day 5 recap, we traveled about 56 nautical miles from Lake Charles, Louisiana to Lake Arthur, Louisiana, specifically the Lake Arthur Yacht Club.
Tip of the week this week is to hire a broker. We went through 3 different brokers. The first 2 did very little for us other than send us pictures from the internet. We can do that ourselves. Our 3rd broker went and saw boats for us, researched boats for us, found their history. When we went to view boats with him, he showed us things that we would miss. He gave us things to look for, and we greatly appreciated his help. It was well worth our time, and we really appreciate his hard work and effort.
He even met us in Mobile, Alabama to look at a boat.
We drove to Mobile. He drove to Mobile to show us the boat, which was not necessary, but we were very grateful.
Yes, thanks to Eric.
Welcome back aboard Cool Beans. We've been on our journey now for 5 days. We've traveled for 3, I guess. Spent extra 2 nights in Lake Charles, which turned out to be a good thing. The weather was really rainy and cold one day, and the next day was extremely windy, impossible to travel. We had a few small issues along the way. We had a bilge pump get stuck open, constantly pumping with nothing to pump out. Our buddy boat Brazou, not only they have 1 radio go down, they had 2 radios go down. They've already got those on order. We're going to pick them up in a few days, get their radio situation straight, get our bilge pump float fixed, and what else have we got?
Just had a great week, our first week on the loop.
Welcome back aboard. We will try to post every Wednesday. Thank you for all the comments.
We love them.
Great comments so far, and look forward to seeing you next week.
If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, see you next week.